Turning 60 is a powerful milestone. For some, it's a beautiful chapter, filled with wisdom, peace, and freedom. For others, it can feel confusing, even a little lonely. Life slows down, roles shift. The house feels quieter, and suddenly the structure that once gave your days meaning is no longer there. But here's something important: how you feel after 60 isn't just about age, it's about what surrounds you, the habits you keep, the people you connect with, the purpose that gets you out of bed each morning. You see, the difference between a joyful, fulfilling life and one that feels empty isn't luck. It's having 5 essential things in place. Without them, life after 60 can feel like you're just drifting, but with them, you wake up each day with energy, connection, confidence, and peace. This video is here to help you uncover what truly matters most after 60. These aren't luxury goals or unreachable dreams. They're simple, meaningful shifts that can make all the difference. So whether you're already in your 60s or just preparing for what's ahead, stay with me, because this could be the turning point you've been looking for. Let's begin this journey toward a brighter, richer chapter of senior living. A strong sense of purpose. After turning 60, life begins to move at a different rhythm. For years, we devote ourselves to careers, raising families, and managing endless responsibilities. Then one day the calendar quiets, the house empties, and we find ourselves with more time than ever before. And while this can be freeing, it can also feel disorienting. That's why having a strong sense of purpose is one of the most important things you can carry with you into your later years. Without it, days can feel long and empty. Motivation wanes, and even your health may start to slip. But with purpose, real, meaningful purpose, each day becomes an opportunity to grow, give, and experience life in a deeply rewarding way. Think about your mornings. Do you wake up with excitement for the day ahead, or do you find yourself wondering what to do next? Studies have shown that seniors who have a clear sense of purpose not only live longer, but also experience lower rates of depression and fewer chronic health concerns. Purpose brings clarity, it brings vitality, and most of all, it brings joy. Let's look at someone like Harold, who retired at 65 after decades in education. At first, he enjoyed the slower mornings and lack of schedules, but after a few months, something felt missing. The days started to blend together. He realized he missed that spark of having a reason to get up and get moving. So Harold began volunteering at a community library, reading to children once a week. What started as a simple act became the highlight of his week. He felt useful, appreciated, and inspired. Your purpose doesn't need to be grand or public. It can be as personal as tending your garden, caring for your grandchildren, painting, mentoring, or learning a new skill. What matters is that it gives your life meaning, that it helps you wake up knowing your presence still makes a difference. In the world of senior wellness, having a purpose isn't just a feel-good idea, it's foundational to emotional and mental well-being. A sense of purpose helps you stay mentally sharp, emotionally connected, and physically active. It anchors you in something greater than just routine, and here's the most beautiful part. It's never too late to rediscover or redefine your purpose. Whether you're 60, 70, or 85, there's still room for meaning, still space for growth, and still plenty of life left to live with intention. If you've already found your purpose, cherish it. If you haven't, start small. Ask yourself, what lights me up? What gives me peace? What would I do even if no one noticed? The answers to these questions often lead you straight to the purpose you've been looking for. Remember, in this chapter of senior living, it's not about what you've lost. It's about what you're still here to do. Let your days be guided by purpose, and the rest will follow. Meaningful social connections. One of the most overlooked needs after 60 is something you can't buy, store away, or see at first glance. Yet it's essential for your health, your happiness, and your quality of life. Meaningful social connections. As we grow older, life changes. Retirement shifts our daily routines. Friends move away. Family members get busy with their own lives. What once felt like a naturally connected life can slowly become quieter, more solitary. A bit of peace and quiet can feel refreshing, but too much of it can quietly become harmful. The truth is, chronic loneliness has been linked to serious health concerns. Studies show it can increase the risk of high blood pressure, weakened immune function, and even cognitive decline. In fact, prolonged social isolation has been compared to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. That's how powerful connection truly is. Take someone like Louise, a 72-year-old widow. After her husband passed, she found herself spending more and more time alone. At first, it felt like a peaceful break, but slowly things began to shift. She talked less, smiled less, and began losing interest in the hobbies she once loved. Her world began to feel smaller. Then one day she joined a local walking group. The first few times it was just friendly small talk, but those short chats soon turned into real friendships. She began to laugh more, look forward to her days, and most importantly, she felt seen again. That simple act of stepping outside her comfort zone changed everything. Meaningful social connection doesn't mean a packed calendar or constant socializing. It means having people in your life who check in, who share your joys, who truly listen. It can be a close friend, a supportive group, or even weekly phone calls with family. The goal is quality, not quantity. And if you've noticed yourself withdrawing or spending more time alone than usual, it's never too late to reconnect. Start small, join a book club, volunteer at a local organization, enroll in a hobby class. Even sending a message to an old friend can be the beginning of something wonderful. In the world of senior wellness, connection isn't just a bonus, it's a vital piece of a balanced, fulfilling life. Social bonds give us purpose, laughter, and shared experience. They remind us that we're not alone, that our stories matter. So ask yourself, who do you talk to regularly, who lifts your spirits? If the list feels short, know that you have the power to change that. One invitation, one conversation, one connection at a time. In this beautiful chapter of senior living, never underestimate the healing power of friendship. It can restore joy, ease loneliness, and add meaning to every day. Physical strength and mobility. After the age of 60, the way you care for your body becomes one of the most important factors in determining your freedom and independence. It's easy to assume that slowing down, feeling stiff, or becoming tired more easily is just a natural part of aging, but often what seems like aging is actually the result of inactivity. Losing physical strength and mobility doesn't happen overnight. It starts gradually, needing to sit more often, feeling sore after carrying groceries, or avoiding stairs because they seem more effort than before. But over time, these little signs become big barriers. Take Paul, for example, a 68-year-old who used to be active. After he retired, he stopped exercising. At first, he didn't notice much change, but months later, his legs felt stiff every morning. He began using his arms to push himself out of a chair. He skipped long walks because his knees ached. Then one day he tripped on his front steps, not because of clumsiness, but because his legs weren't strong enough to react quickly. That was the wake-up call. He realized he wasn't just aging, he was losing his independence. The good news is it's never too late to rebuild strength and flexibility. Small, consistent steps can make a big difference. A 20-minute walk each day, gentle stretches, a few leg lifts while watching TV. Even light hand weights can support muscle tone and balance. You don't need a gym or a strict routine, just commitment and consistency. Strength and mobility impact more than how far you can walk. They affect balance, energy levels, metabolism, and even your immune function. Studies have shown that seniors who engage in regular strength training are less likely to fall, recover faster from illness, and enjoy better heart health and cognitive performance. And here's something many people don't realize. Losing muscle mass can slow your metabolism, making it easier to gain weight and harder to feel energized. It can also weaken your immune system, leaving you more vulnerable to illness and longer recovery times. That's why maintaining strength is about more than just movement. It's about protecting your long-term vitality. Let's not forget the emotional impact. When your body can't keep up with your spirit, it's frustrating. But when you feel strong, mobile, and in control of your body, it lifts your confidence. It allows you to engage with the world more fully and without fear. The goal isn't to become a fitness expert. It's to maintain enough strength and flexibility to live your life on your terms. Whether that's gardening, playing with your grandchildren, or walking to the store with ease, your mobility gives you freedom. In the world of senior wellness, physical health is a pillar that supports everything else: your independence, your happiness, your peace of mind. So if it's been a while since you moved your body with intention, start today. Even a short walk around your home is a step in the right direction. Before starting any new routine, it's always wise to consult your doctor, but don't wait for a crisis to begin. Reclaim your strength, one small habit at a time, and give yourself the gift of graceful, confident movement for years to come. Financial stability and peace of mind. One of the greatest sources of stress for people over 60 isn't always health, it's finances. Even after years of hard work, careful planning, and saving, many seniors still find themselves worrying about money. The reality is that retirement doesn't erase expenses. In fact, for many, those expenses can grow. Medical bills, home repairs, and unexpected emergencies can appear. When you least expect them, financial stability. In your senior years isn't about being wealthy, it's about feeling secure. It means knowing you can handle life's surprises without panic. It means feeling confident that you won't have to depend on others or give up your lifestyle just to get by. This peace of mind is one of the most important gifts you can give yourself, and it has a direct impact on your health, your sleep, and your overall happiness. Take Barbara, for instance, a 70-year-old who had saved diligently for years. She lived modestly, paid her bills, and assumed her nest egg would be enough. Then her roof needed major repairs, followed by a sudden medical procedure. Her savings began to shrink faster than expected, and with it came the anxiety. Every expense felt heavier, every decision more stressful. Financial stress isn't just a mental burden, it affects your heart, your immune system, and your ability to enjoy life. That's why taking steps to protect your financial well-being is a crucial part of senior living. So what can you do? First, get clear about where you stand. Sit down and review your finances, your savings, monthly expenses, any outstanding debt, and future costs. Sometimes the uncertainty is what causes the most fear, but once you understand your numbers, you can begin to make smart, calm decisions. Second, reduce unnecessary spending. Many people continue paying for services or subscriptions they no longer use. Insurance plans, streaming services, or memberships that no longer bring value. Cutting back on these little things can create space in your budget and reduce pressure. Third, think creatively about income. Some retirees enjoy part-time work, consulting, or turning hobbies into a small stream of income. It's not just about the money, it's also about staying engaged and feeling purposeful. Whether it's selling crafts, tutoring, or helping with local events, many find these activities boost both their bank account and their spirit. And lastly, plan for healthcare. Medical expenses can be one of the biggest financial challenges as we age. Understanding your insurance coverage and exploring supplemental plans can help you feel more prepared. A little planning today can save you from significant worry. Tomorrow, remember your financial peace of mind isn't about numbers, it's about freedom. It's about waking up without dread, knowing you can enjoy your life without the weight of financial fear. It's about giving yourself the space to breathe, explore, and savor the life you've worked so hard to build. In the world of senior wisdom, we know that stability isn't measured in dollars, it's measured in dignity, calm, and confidence. Wherever you are in your journey, know that it's never too late to make thoughtful choices that bring you closer to a peaceful and secure future. Before making any financial decisions, consider consulting a trusted advisor. And always remember, you deserve to feel safe, supported, and empowered in this chapter of life. A sense of personal growth and curiosity. After turning 60, many people assume their most meaningful years are behind them. With long careers finished and family responsibilities easing, it's easy to fall into comfortable routines. Days blend together, and before long, the desire to learn or explore new things begins to fade. At first, this might feel peaceful, but over time, that stillness can quietly turn into a sense of stagnation. The truth is, your brain, your energy, and your spirit still crave stimulation, no matter your age. Personal growth doesn't stop at retirement. In fact, for many, it's just beginning. Studies have shown that staying mentally active and curious in later life can significantly reduce the risk of cognitive decline. It's not about keeping busy just for the sake of it. It's about engagement. It's about doing things that spark excitement, challenge your thinking, and remind you that you are still growing. Take Thomas, a 74-year-old retired engineer. After decades of solving problems and leading projects, retirement felt like a relief at first. But after a year of quiet mornings and aimless afternoons, he began to feel restless. He missed the sense of progress of working toward something. One day, on a whim, he signed up for a woodworking class at a local community center. What started as a small hobby turned into a deep source of joy. He built shelves for his home toys for his grandkids and eventually started selling handmade items at the weekend market. More than anything, the experience reminded him of what it felt like to learn to create and to feel proud of something new. This is the heart of personal growth. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. It could be as simple as learning a few phrases in a new language, picking up an instrument, exploring photography, reading more books, or even just solving puzzles that stretch your thinking. Each of these moments brings your mind to life and reminds you that your story is still unfolding. In the world of senior wellness, personal development is one of the most underrated health habits. When your mind is engaged, everything else improves: your mood, your energy, your conversations, even your physical well-being. It becomes easier to wake up with purpose and to go to bed feeling fulfilled. Curiosity, too, keeps you young at heart. People who keep learning tend to be more adaptable, more joyful, and more optimistic. They have things to look forward to, topics to talk about, and new experiences that add flavor to everyday life. Ask yourself, when was the last time you learned something purely out of interest? When did you last surprise yourself with a new skill or idea? If it's been a while, don't worry. It's never too late to start again. Whether it's online classes, creative hobbies, or simply asking more questions, your journey of growth can begin today. As shared in the Senior Wisdom community, staying curious is one of the most powerful ways to feel truly alive. It isn't about age, it's about attitude. And if you're ever unsure where to begin, just follow what excites you even a little. That spark might be all you need to ignite something wonderful. No matter your age, your story is far from over. Life after 60 holds endless potential for growth, connection, and joy, if you're willing to embrace it. Every small step toward purpose. Curiosity and self-care brings you closer to a life that feels deeply meaningful. You deserve to wake up each day feeling fulfilled, strong, and inspired. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel. Give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear how you're choosing to grow and thrive in this beautiful season of life.